Hey everybody.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to Gallup Grown. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking out this video. In our last video, we got a couple of comments saying congratulations to my sister and my niece for her graduations. Those were both for my niece. She is an exceptional student and she was taking college courses and high school courses at the same time. So the UNM graduation and the high school graduation were both my niece's graduations.
And she's doing excellent now.
She's actually going to UNM in Albuquerque now, so that's kind of cool. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Amy!
Happy birthday, Amy!
I saw her this morning. She was at my mom's, and she's heading back to school. Probably on her way back right now. But thank you guys again for stopping by and checking out this video. This video goes into May 23rd. So thanks for checking it out, and we hope you enjoy it.
And I'm not dogging you guys out. My glasses are broken. Just kidding.
That's pretty fast, Mama Bear.
Gotta be.
Mama Bear and I are ready for church. So we're going to cruise in right now. My glasses are hurting my nose pretty bad. So I'm going to go without my glasses today. I put on my contacts. And I thought that the swelling on one side was going to bother it. But it's not that bad. This side was pretty bothered by my nose, but it's okay. Took some Tylenol for the headache. Should be all right. Okay, now I cleaned it. My camera was dirty while I moved. This normal Sunday traffic. It's a little windy today, you guys.
It's windy.
But we made it to church. I already went in for the ward missionary meeting, so we're heading in for a sacrament meeting now. We are done at church. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. We ordered some pizzas for the boys and ourselves. And we're going to run into the dollar store real quick because we always need sodas.
And
potato chips. We mainly came for the potato chips. For a long time, I had no idea why I like eating potato chips with my pizza, but recently we found out. When I was little, we would eat at Pizza Hut, like at Pizza Hut, and they used to sell ham and cheese, like toasted ham and cheese sandwiches there. So my dad used to get a toasted ham and cheese, and they would always come with a bag of potato chips. So we would always eat potato chips with pizza and a pickle. And somehow it was just like that always. And
sorry.
And I think it's just been a habit that I eat potato chips with pizza. And now that it's even been noticed, I will still be like, nah, I don't need pizza. I don't need potato chips with my pizza. And then we'll get a pizza. And then I'm just kind of looking around like, man, where's the nearest dollar store?
The one that he kind of laid off of is the pickle. Doesn't really need the pickle, but he
Yeah, the pickle. I used to have sliced pickles with, not on my pizza, but just eating it like. That sounds weird. Well, I switched from eating a pickle and potato chips to eating dill pickle potato chips.
Yep.
We're gonna cruise in. I'm gonna cruise in. Mama Bear and I, we made it back from Gallup, and we went in to go pick up some dinner stuff. I forgot my wallet earlier. We went to church. We spent a couple hours there and came back. We were here for a bit, and Pam's dad was working on some stuff with her brother, and they needed some tools. So I let them use some of the tools for the fuel line, the quick disconnect tools, and we ended up taking off to Gallup. We picked up some. We were trying to figure out dinner stuff. So she's making some quick chili beans. The beans we use for what she refers to as in-law tacos. So she's making some bread right now. I'm working on some videos in here, trying trying to compress a bunch of things and get caught up. But Mama Bear and I have been talking for a bit, maybe a couple of months now, about changing the channel name, and we've been trying to. We were actually going to change the channel name a while back, but I wanted to change my last name first because the channel name was probably going to be based off of what our last name was going to be, and because of the insurance stuff for the accident and like a lot of other reasons, I couldn't change my name yet. So we ended up not changing the channel name for a while, but we also have noticed that the channel name did not suit our channel anymore, especially after the accident and how things were made to be more things were made a little easier for Pam to get around and for us to just move about our lives and get back into living what would be considered a normal life. So we've been talking about it for a bit, and we talked about it with the boys, 2 of the 3 that were in here. I actually brought it up to Mama Bear in front of Michael, and we talked about it with Michael. Jackson put in his 2 cents about it, but we talked about it, and I just changed the channel name just now. So hopefully that suits us a lot better for what we've got going on. I'm gonna get back to editing video and wait for the food. Dinner smells good already. Mama Bear has just informed me that she is done with the pile of gold. And it's for these ranch beans. Dang, you're crazy, doggy. What you doing? Get inside. Come on. Good morning, doggy. It's chilly this morning.
You want to play with Chunky Bee? No, Chunky Bee's watching over us.
Luna Bear, she was watching the little dudes go in.
Oh, he just went in.
It's a little bit later in the afternoon. I did not go to the shop today, and I was at the house with Mama Bear working on stuff in the living room and the kitchen. Got the plants watered and all that. Mama Bear went to go pick the boys up. I'm gonna head over here to Warren's spot, and he picked up his truck. He asked if I could take it for a quick test drive and let him know what is going on with it, so that they can get all those things situated. I'm gonna see what's up. All right, we made it back over to the house, to the apartment, and for the most part, it was running pretty good. But we got a problem with the one of the wheel speed sensors in here. Okay, turn the wheel back the other way. It's in the back. ABS light is coming on and traction control. And a lot of times that means one of these lines is bad, especially when it happens as we're hitting the brake and turning. Let me check into here real quick. So when we check that, we are checking right here, right here, here. All right, I took Warren's truck for a test drive. We went and cruised it up around this back road from the west side through Gamerco, and we came back through and got it on the freeway. So I did a lot of ups and downs, a lot of twists and turns, a lot of stopping and going, and then we got on the freeway and we got it up to speed. It was fine. We drove it at speed. It was fine. We checked passing power. It's fine. So throttle response is good. I had the cluster on the dash reading out all the gauges as we were cruising around. So was keeping an eye on water temperature, oil temperature, trans temperature, oil pressure, all of the things that we were worried about after the truck was picked up. So checked all that, took it for a nice drive. The only thing that I had a problem with checking was the ABS. So Warren was telling me that the ABS light was going off and the traction control light as well. And it happened at the same time, and it happened sporadically. So I was checking it, and I was letting them know that a lot of times when a wheel speed sensor is going bad, usually the wiring part of it, it'll let you know by when you are taking a turn, usually slowing down and turning into like another street or a driveway or anything. That wheel speed sensor will usually give you problems when you're turning into a street or a driveway, because you're going to be stepping on the brake and turning the vehicle and compressing the shock or strut at the same time, like all three of these things happening at the same time. And a lot of times that will let you know whether or not your wheel speed sensors are bad. And a lot of times if your wheel speed sensor is bad or the wiring to it, it will let the lights come on because you have a disconnection in there at some point in time. The wheel speed sensor reads voltage based on magnetic connection in a continuous motion passing by it. So it'll read voltage, and then that'll usually tell you what speed the vehicle is going. So a lot of times with two wheel speed sensors in the front, they should both be spinning the same speed. So when they aren't, then there's usually an anti-lock problem or a traction control problem, and that's the whole point of having wheel speed sensors in the front of your vehicle. So one of those was bad, and it was the driver's side one, because when we got back to the apartment, I was underneath the truck moving wiring around, and as soon as I started messing with the wiring for the wheel speed sensor on the driver's side, the light kept coming on and making the alarm sound. So it's gonna need a new wheel speed sensor. But other than that, the truck ran pretty good. Right now, I'm gonna go head to my mom's because the head gasket that I checked for my niece like last week, I gotta go out there right now and figure out what's up with it. That's where I'm headed. Oh man, I'm heading out to my mom's, and I kind of, oh crap, I kind of have a feeling this fuel pump's gonna go before I go home. I don't know why. It's just the way things go too. Like, it's just because it's been running all right for a while. That's cool. After the kids rolled out? Nice little visit. I'm gonna take off from here. I'm gonna go head into Gallup. We're gonna head back to the house. Maybe this weekend I'll get to that. I definitely don't have time for it, but my mom said that Amy needs this. Amy needs that to go to work. Truck's gonna make it back to the house. I'm already on a freeway too, thinking it was no traffic, like less traffic and less stops to the house. But I don't think this is gonna make it all the way to the house, so I gotta turn it around and probably take it back to the shop right now, so that when I order a fuel pump for it, it'll already be at the shop. This pump, it keeps shutting off like mid-drive. It's bogging down really bad. I'm trying to keep it at 70, but it's bogging down. You can keep hearing it shutting off non-stop. Dang it.
Crazy girl.
Mama Bear picked me up at the shop, you guys. We just made it back to the house, and she was working on dinner already.
Alrighty. Brother, look at that.
What's up, Jackie?
Oh my gosh. Also,
Nice shirt, bro.
It's Con. Hello, Con. Alright.
It is now time for bed. Oh, Biscuit's crying. Come on, Luna, let's roll. Michael is hopping off at school now. I have made it to the shop for the day. Today, after a quick cleanup, I am going to work on this one. I've got a few things to do to it. I finally got them to turn on. I finished up what I was doing for the day at the shop, and I got pretty far. I didn't finish it, but I got finished for the day. I figured out a lot of stuff that was going on with that car, and I just got to put it back together now. So all the brain work is done, just the labor work of putting it back together and remembering where everything went. So I'm heading home now. Mama Bear is gathering some dirt to mix with the soil over in her garden beds. Her and Luna were over here.
It's hot.
At the edge of the yard.
Yeah, we're walking around. I don't know where she went. She's down there somewhere. No, Luna. Let's go. Come on.
You know. When I got back to the house, we hung out for a few minutes. Draven was on a call with his friends. They wanted to go to the movies, so we brought Draven in. We're gonna head home.
Because it looks like Dum Dum.
Luna Bear needs to wake up.
I told her she's missing all the action. She needs to get up. You're missing the jackrabbits, Luna.
There was one like 10 feet from her again, and she couldn't
Look,
see it.
there's one.
But these are crazy camouflage too, so that's why we don't see them. Where'd he go?
He's still right there.
I don't see. Oh, I do see him. There he is. He's right there. I told you he was camouflage, guys. He looks like a kangaroo.
Yes, I know.
We just picked up Draven and his bro from the movie theater. We're gonna go drop him off at home, and then we're gonna head back to the house. What did you guys watch?
We watched Damage.
How was it?
It was pretty good.
A lot of action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I liked it.
10 out of 10. Awesome.
That's cool.
My phone is broken.
I have made it to the shop. The boys are at school. Mama's at home. I'm going to start on this. Actually, I'm going to work on this some more. It's what I was working on yesterday. Yesterday I got a lot of this working, and I'm going to put the dash back in today and work on the wiring underneath there. I got to pick up Michael at school right now. Then I'm going to head back to the shop. I've got the light switch back in here, and I've got it all wired up and ready to go. The new one is coming in, but I want to put this car back together and get it out of the shop so we can just have it done, and then I'll change that whenever it comes in. But right now I'm gonna hook all these up and these two and put these all back into the dash. Well, I kind of got done with what I was working on for the day with this Mustang right here, and I'm kind of cleaning up this area real quick. I took off to O'Reilly's and we picked up a fuel pump for the Jeep, and I really didn't want to be working on it today, but I got to get it running. Ooh, it is hot in this one. I'm glad it started. Man, so I'm looking at all of this, and in order to get to the fuel tank, which is right here, I have to take the skid plate off. And this skid plate is metal. It's bolted up to the frame, or the unibody, the frame, with the hitch. I have to remove this hitch right here first, so I would have to remove this back cover. Seems like a lot more work than I wanted to do right now.
Are all the kids ready to be done with school?
Okay, I'm back on this one. And there's something holding this on. Oh. Man. Check this out. That doesn't look too fun. What the? There's green X's on it, so somebody took this apart and looked at it and said what was damaged. I was talking about how I wanted to make a new bumper for my truck. And I think we're going to go with one of those welded, the welded up all steel ones. There's a huge sheet right here. It's like the size of this whole table. It's underneath everything. So this sheet we might be able to use for that. We're going to make something like this, but we're going to make it out of all steel, 1/4 inch steel plate. And we're going to eliminate that hole, and we're going to change out all of this. And we're going to build it up to kind of match all of this right here and out here. I'm going to shorten this up so it's not sticking out too far. And then we're going to change the exit angle on this. So that's going to be kind of cool. All these res doggies hanging out on the road. I just got back to the house, you guys. And that's the longest I've been at the shop. It's like 7:30 almost now. But check this out. I always love the drumsticks that Mama Bear makes here. These are bomb.
Hardly anything nice, simple dinner. No crazy stuff. It seems like we've been eating a bunch of crazy food lately. So,
Well, whether it's crazy food or what you consider a simple dinner, this tastes really good. And you use the right amount of seasonings and love. And this tastes amazing. Good morning, everybody. I have made it to the shop. Nice. That is what I wanted to see. Awesome. So those are all working. And so is that one. That's awesome. All right. So now if I turn the key on, cool. Fuel gauge is working. I'm sure the oil pressure will change once I start it up. Let me see. Kind of hard sitting on this milk crate. Cool. So fuel gauge is working, oil pressure gauge is working. The temperature gauge moved a little bit. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. Sweet. I just gotta change one of these bulbs. Nice. So I know this isn't the best way to do this, but I have everything I need to seal this back up, and I really don't feel like taking everything out of the bottom. So I've marked where I think I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to cut it now with the trusty Milwaukee. Man. Well, there's my fuel pump, you guys. So this is what that looks like under there. Like that. We got the fuel pump out, and Kyle found a nail in there. In the fuel tank, you guys. Yeah. Running pretty good. So today I was able to just cut the floor, change the pump, change the filter, and my bro Kyle just got back with that black Mustang, so I was test driving it actually when he started on my truck. So when I got back, I couldn't really just bail out and head home. I finished it up, so that's kind of cool. I'm glad he started on it. I have made it back to the house, and Mama Bear was working on some chicken noodles already. Definitely what we all needed. We've been back at the house for a bit.
I think my tomato plant is ready to go outside.
Holy cow, I think so.
Ready to go into the garden beds. This one we got the same time, but look at...
What kind of tomato is that?
This is an early girl. This is a black cherry tomato.
These ones are the ones that you've been telling me all about, huh?
Yes.
This one sounds like it's going to be my favorite tomato.
Seriously.
Grandma's back for the weekend. Papa's up at his house. This little chick wants to go run around out into the unknown. There's coyotes out there, little chick. You can't go out there. We're taking the plants right in. We're taking the plants in right now. Well, Mama started. I'm just playing with the phone. I don't know what happened, but I think this little doggy had a bad day today. She was outside playing with her brothers, and two of them got into a fight, and I think she got scared. So, she's just been chilling by us pretty close all night. She's tired now. She was running around in here a while ago. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, guys.
Today is Friday.
Today is May 23rd.
Today is May 23rd.
Today's Daddy Bear's birthday.
We just dropped the boys off at school, and I really, really love that before the boys hopped up, Draven used his priesthood authorities, and he said a really nice birthday prayer and birthday blessing for me before he got off at school. I absolutely love that.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love that. So, before I head to the shop, we're gonna go see what our day has. Probably just breakfast. We're gonna cruise into town a little more and see what's for breakfast.
Since it's your birthday, and you're getting older, does that mean we gotta start eating at Earl's now? Just kidding. When does that happen?
I'll see how old you gotta be to start eating at breakfast. Eating at Earl's in the
Or
morning.
is that the 50 mark?
I'll take breakfast at Earl's today. In Gallup, that's the place to go, I think, for a lot of the elders. And it's only because the Earl's have been around for a bit, and a lot of the elders remember that, like, growing up, I think. And I think it's still like part nostalgia and part comfort, just going there constantly or going there repetitively. A lot of the places in Gallup that have been open for a long time are starting to slowly close down. So Eagle Cafe is closed, and like a few places. So now the places for breakfast in town, I'm sure there are a lot, but for those of us that just kind of come into town for breakfast every now and then, the obvious places, you know, the casino, which we're not really fond of, the breakfast there, and Route 66 Cafe, which is my favorite. So usually it's Route 60, not Route 66, usually it's Railway.
Yeah.
That's my favorite spot to eat, unless we are talking about the blueberry pancakes with the blueberry syrup from Cracker Barrel.
Ooh.
That's the one I love.
Those are good.
We shall see. What do you think, Luna Bear?
She's like, don't leave me.
Luna Bear's been having a hard night and a little bit of a rough morning, I guess.
She had a crazy evening yesterday, so she's just been crying for Daddy Bear.
A couple of our pups got into a fight with each other, and I hope it was not because of Luna, but she was outside for a few minutes, and she's not allowed outside for a long time because of the hawks and the coyotes and stuff. But the little bit of time that she was outside, our mutts got into a fight, and she got really scared. So
She came in crying her head off, and ever since then, she's just been crying for Daddy Bear. Even if she's in his arms or not, she just cries for him.
I hope she didn't get chomped on. She seems alright. It seems like she didn't get bit or anything. She was just scared. We're going for a cruise. Gonna go get some breakfast here in a bit. But check this out, you guys. This is a place called Sky City Park, and it's on the north side of Gallup. So this is a view of Gallup. This is more towards like the 491 area. So that's like, I wouldn't say the central part, but that's the road that goes from the south side to the north side. I think everything from west of there is considered the west side. This is all downtown area right here. And then this is once called Uptown. I don't know if people refer to it as Uptown. And there's the Hogbacks right there. So that's up in Indian Hills area by the theaters. And then Pyramid is right there behind there. This is the Hogback 2 right here. Cool view. It looks nice at night. We're here at Earl's for breakfast. There's some salads selling. Birthday breakfast at Earl's. We were told to come over here. So we are here.
It's okay.
Got chicken fried steak. Mama Bear got some French toast. And a sweet roll. Grandma got some, what did you get? Oh, biscuits and gravy, huh?
Yes.
Papa got a good old number 1. Okay, now that looks better. We are done with breakfast. It was bomb. It was a little bit much, but that's how I like to do breakfast. Kind of awesome. I really enjoyed sitting here talking with Pam's Dave and her mom, of course. We're gonna take off here in a bit. I think I still have to get to work today. My weekend will be off if I don't. These are growing wild around here in Gallup. A lot of the downtown area has this. These look pretty awesome.
They're popping up everywhere. Look, if you look back there.
Whoa.
Those are all the roses.
Look at all these rose bushes growing right here that are getting crazy. This looks like it's only flowering though. Crazy. We ended up at Boot Barn on my birthday. I've been telling Mama Bear that I need a new hat. A more natural colored one. Check this out, you guys. I wasn't supposed to be here with Mama when she got this. Her and the boys were thinking this up. And I've been needing a new brown hat for a bit. Well, not a new brown hat, but a new hat. And I needed a brown one or a tan one. This is pretty freaking awesome. Yep. I like it, Mama Bear.
It's nice. I like it.
The crown is like a half an inch taller than I would like, but I like where it's at. Yeah, that's cool. I really dig it. This is a birthday present from Mama Bear and the boys. I wasn't supposed to be with her. I was supposed to be at work. Thank you, Mama Bear.
You're welcome.
I love you.
Love you too. Oh no.
Dang! Check this out, you guys.
Very pretty.
Z06. That's bad. I'm out here with my mom's. I came by to say hello to her. Came out to my mom's to say hello and to give my mom a hug, and we're getting ready to take off now. We've been hanging out all day, and I was planning on going to the shop this morning, but I actually spent the whole day hanging out with my wife, and I freaking loved it. That's actually what I just like to do. Hang out with her and eat. So we've been hanging out eating all day. Her parents took us to breakfast, and then our bro Labor took us to lunch. So We made a couple of stops. Went out to Rock Springs, saw my mom.
I'm here. Before anything happened, too, I told him, okay, so today, all day today, think about where you want to have dinner.
Well, the crazy thing is, I already knew that was coming up, and I've been thinking about it yesterday and the day before a little bit, but mostly yesterday. And I was already pretty far into the conclusion that the boys always get to pick what they want to eat for birthdays, and they always get to pick Mama Bear cooking them something too. So, seeing as what the town has to offer, and we've got good food here. We've got quite a good selection of food in this town. But when it comes down to what I want, like what would really feel good to me and be comfortable and feel like I feel good, I wanted some burgers at home. 2 reasons. One, I really love the burgers that Mama Bear makes for me. They are, to me, the best burgers that I can eat anywhere, ever. And 2, I want to eat at home with my family. If we're out in public, I'm going to be worried about the exits and the fire extinguishers and the amount of people in the businesses and the exits and all that. So I want to be at home. I want to spend my evening with my family at home and eating what I would consider to be one of, if not my favorite meal in the whole world. So that's what we're going to do. We went by Walmart. We picked up all the grub. And we're heading home. We're heading home now. We're waiting for a train, actually.
Yeah. As soon as we pulled up, one went by. He's seeing how many he could hold.
Cool. That's what I like to see, bro. Oh, Mama Bear is starting on the burger patties. I know that it was a little bit more work and it was a lot more heat in the kitchen, but I really appreciate you making these burgers tonight, baby. These burgers are the best, bro. Oh yeah.
I tried to cut them as thin as possible. But
Thank you. I love that you cut them super thin. Holy sheepskin. Mmm. Thank you, Annie. I love you so much.
to you. Again. It's okay.
I've been wanting a natural colored one for a bit, so this tan hat looks pretty freaking awesome. And it'll go with a lot more of my work pants. These ones. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, guys.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
I love you guys.
Me and the boys were trying to figure out what you would like, and they all said a hat. So I wanted to get one for you.
I like this. I need to make some hat bands for them.
They also said a buckle, so I bought you a belt, just a normal belt, because I know you need a belt.
My belt is holding on for dear life. Not because I like to eat a lot, but because I've had it for like 5 years now.
Alright guys, that's it for this video.
Thank you guys again for hanging out with us, and thanks for watching our videos. Thanks for subscribing to our channel, and thanks for sending all your love and your support. We really appreciate it.
Yes, thanks for your comments, guys.
Y'all have an awesome rest of your day.
You guys take care out there and be safe.
Later.
Peace.